Uh, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for tuning in to this video. I'm gonna be showing you how to convert a car. It's probably gonna be like a minute long or so. Because converting a vehicle is not that hard once you know what you're doing. Um, so you find whatever vehicle you're looking for. You go to a site called GTA 5 or GTA 5 mods.com. I'll do a link in the description. But you find the vehicle, you go to vehicles up here, and then if you want to have one that does not replace another one, you click on add-on, which is right under tools. Next, you would find whatever vehicle you're looking for. Let's go with the Harley Davidson because Harleys are good. You look at how it looks, see if you like it. And then if you decide, oh, I like that bike, you look at the description. This doesn't really mean anything based on because if you're doing this for Fivem, which I am, forgot to say that at the beginning, but yeah, you can look through all the pictures. It's some things have videos, whatever. So you click download right here. You can either do that or go down and find the for all versions right here. You can click on the newest one and you just click the download. Then you would be brought to this page and you would click download. It's right here, and you need WinRAR, which I'll do a link to everything in the description. So you need WinRAR, openiv, and I'll link this, my resource.lua, because a lot of vehicles don't have those. So you click on open file, and it popped up on my screen. All right, and there's the bike. So you would, after you're done with that, if you're using WinRAR, you drag and drop it to the desktop. And then okay, it's right there. So you go into it. It's a DLC, which most add-ons are. So after that, you would go to openiv. You do file, open folder. You find the folder that you're using. I always put it on my desktop. And it's the HD Iron 883. So you click on it once and you do select folder. The first step I do after that is you right click in the folder, you do new, and then you go to folder and you name it STREAM, like live stream, but it's a stream. Then after that, you go back to openiv, you double click on DLC, you double click on data, you take all of these metas, car variation, DLC text, handling, vehicle. Sometimes there will be a folder up here that's got, you check that, and if it's got another meta, you put it into the file. So I take these and drag them into the file. Okay, next step, we go down to times 64, click on data, and if it says language, you don't have to worry about that. And so since it says language, I don't worry about it. So then I go over to vehicles.rpf, open it. And then you take every single one of these. Oops. There we go. And you drag them into the stream folder. And then you can close out of openiv or open4 or whatever people want to call it. And then I apologize, I have it on my other screen. Okay. So I have a Lewis and Meta folder in case I need to pull any out. This resource.lua, I'll leave a link in the description for it so that you guys can use it. But I copy and paste it. Copy. And then the underscore resource.lua, and you want it to be named that. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And then you paste it into the folder, and then the car is converted. And then I always get rid of dlc.rpf because you don't need that anymore. And there is the thing. There's the car. It's converted. It's got everything in it. And when it says the YFT, YTD underscore high YFT. This right here, wait, not that. This right here is the spawn code. So what I always do is I take this, copy that, and I paste it into the folder name. Or I paste it as the folder name. And then I always know the spawn codes and everything. And the car is converted, and you can drop it into your thing. Now, I will show you how to add it to the server. So I go to my server, and then I would go to, everyone's is going to look a little different. I run ESX, so that's economy based, meaning I'm not going to get into it, but basically you do money. It's like regular GTA. So then I find the folder I'm looking for, which is vehicle. And then, yeah, I have them certain way. Let's just put it in here. So I take it, let's make it this small in this. I can't even speak right now. All right. And you put it in there. And then you can keep an eye on this, but because it says queued files 3, and then that's how many files still has to transfer. So then you go all the way back, or wherever your config is, the server.cfg. You right click on it and do view/edit. Because if you don't put it in here, you're not gonna it may not work properly. So then you find where you want to put it. And then you can either do ensure, ENSURE, space, or you can do start space. But I've found that ensure makes it work all the cars work, but sometimes start doesn't. So you remember the spawn code, or whatever the file name is, I should say. But I have it as the spawn code. So you take the name of the file and you put it wherever you want to put it. You go to File, Save. You have to go back to your FileZilla, which is what I use. I mean, some people don't use that, but that's the easiest for me. And then you do Yes. And then when this is done, it's completely done. See, I have the vehicle in the car. I will be doing scripts at some point. I'll be doing more cars, more complex ones. I will eventually be showing liveries, how to do them. If anyone needs any help or anything, just feel free to comment, and I'm not very good, but I have a couple of developers that can help. So, it's not that I'm not very good. It's I don't know everything. So if you need help, I can probably figure out what's going on. So, yeah, that's the end of my video. Thank you for tuning in, and you guys have a great day.